Here are the only 4 ways to get someone to buy your service or product. No matter what business you're in the business of getting people to buy stuff. So I'm going to show you methods that I've used across multiple businesses to make 20K and bigger deals with ease. I'm going to share with you exact strategies and frameworks to get 10, 20, or even 50K deals with you in this video. And as a bonus, at the end, I'm going to show you one mistake that I promise that you're making that is stopping you from getting these huge deals. So let's get into it. The first thing that you need to have is a guarantee. Now, disclaimer, if you watch me long enough, you know that I actually have advised against guarantees. And the reason for that is a lot of times people will use those in place of having a proper sales process and just rely on the guarantee as a gimmick to get the sale. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is having a guarantee that actually does remove some risk for the client. So if you have a product that is sort of abstract, maybe you sell SEO or something like that, there's an inherent risk in it for the client. So if you have a guarantee, you can help remove that risk and therefore increase the odds that you are able to sell to them, that you're able to get a yes from them. Guarantees make you customers feel like you are trustworthy because it means that in their mind that you are comfortable in your ability to get results. So you can feel comfortable offering a guarantee because you know that you can deliver on what you promise. It shows that you care about your clients and understand their concerns and their risks and the apprehension of working with someone. And it helps you to book way more calls because it's basically a no pressure sales call due to the guarantee. Like I said, don't use a guarantee as a crutch. You still need to have a good offer that you can deliver on and know your product or service well enough to explain it to your customers. But just use the guarantee to get you over the line and to get that yes. Now, a guarantee is great, but without the next method I'm going to show you, you're really not going to make any sales at all. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about having multiple packages. And by the way, before I tell you exactly how to use multiple packages to close deals, don't forget to stick around to the end of the video for the bonus. So let me show you why multiple packages is important. First of all, people are not static things. There is no one size fits all for everyone. And that's exactly why you want to have multiple packages. So that way you can craft the perfect package for everyone, no matter what their situation is. 3 packages is perfect, and we've set up Legiit.com with that specifically in mind. And the reason that 3 is perfect is the cheapest one should be awful. I don't mean it should be awful in quality, but it should be almost nobody chooses it because it's so basic. The middle one should be the real one that you want to sell, the real diamond, if you will. It's the amazing value for the price. And then the most expensive one has to be really luxurious, the best of what you can offer, because some people are going to take you up on that from time to time. And there's a weird phenomenon where having a really expensive package will make the medium package sell a lot better. I've experienced this where I make the price on it, like my most expensive package, be more expensive or higher, and then the medium package starts selling better, whereas before people were either buying the lower package or nothing at all. There's a psychological term for it. I forget what it's called, but look into it. It absolutely works. It's like in the movie theater. You probably never choose the smallest size of popcorn or the largest. The goal of the movie theater is to sell you the mid-size popcorn, and the reason that they have the large size is so you feel better about not choosing the luxurious, most expensive, huge tub of popcorn offer. It makes people feel relieved that they got a better deal. And I have witnessed this myself. That's why I often have a really expensive package, a really cheap package, and then a package I actually want to sell. Now, you can have the best product or service, amazing guarantee, and a package for everybody. But if you don't understand the principles that I'm going to reveal now, you're not going to succeed. It's the most crucial part when it comes to sales. It's the way that you actually sell. So first of all, don't hard sell. Absolutely nobody likes being hard sold to. There's the old stereotype of the used car salesman who comes in and just pressures you and pressures you and pressures you and makes you buy something that you really don't want to buy. The old boiler room, Glengarry Glen Ross type of sales. Don't be that person. Be emphatic and listen more than you talk. Take notes or write down everything that the person says to you because you can use it when you handle that objection later on. Never say the prospect is wrong. That drives me up the fucking wall when people say things like that. Like I get approached by video editors or thumbnail editors or whatever day in and day out saying your content is good, but it would be a lot better if you didn't make this mistake. Don't ever say that because that is the end of the conversation. Instead, what you want to do is something like, look, Bill, I understand you have some concerns about the price. I get it. I run a business too, and I want to manage my profitability as much as possible. Let me ask you this, forget about the price for a second. Do you like the offer, the package, the service, whatever it is that you're selling? And wait for them to say yes or no. Usually if they're worried about price, then they like the product, but they don't like the price. So this is where we continue to sell them on the product by letting them explain how much they like it and then going back to overcoming this objection. And then the most important thing is to be charismatic. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Chris, I'm not a particularly charismatic person. I like to be an introvert. I don't want to be charming and all this stuff. I don't want to be on camera like you are. Well, guess what? I'm quite introverted myself and not particularly charismatic, but I know how to turn it on when I need to. I can make jokes. Basically, I can take someone who's not in a great mood and put them in a great mood just by being a nice person. Make them enjoy spending time with you. Like, it's a lot like dating in that way. If they like you and they like spending time with you, they're more likely to do the thing that you want them to do. And then of course, this should go without saying, but dress nicely, look clean, have good hygiene, good grooming, look successful. There's an expression, and I hate cliches, but there's an expression that you have to dress for the job that you want. And that's absolutely true when you're making sales. So present yourself in a clean, professional manner. And it really can be the difference between making a sale and not making a sale. And now the fourth strategy, before we come to the bonus, is what is called, this is a bit more advanced, but it's called pre-call automations. If there's one hack to double your show up rate and your close rate, then it's this. Let me tell you why. After you schedule a call with somebody, send them to a landing page immediately. Have a quick video where you introduce yourself and set expectations for the call. This warms them up. It gets them used to hearing your voice, seeing your face, and making that connection with you as a person. That's really, really key. And it really increases the likelihood of them buying whatever you're selling. I had a big problem when I was doing calls early on of people just not showing up or booking a call and not really being qualified or just forgetting about it and things like that. And this is one of the steps that I took to overcome that. I know from firsthand experience this worked, and it only takes a few extra minutes to throw up another page with a video on it. Then you can send them an email with one of the most valuable and best pieces of content, whether it's a YouTube video, preferably a YouTube video, but it could be a blog post or something like that if you don't have a video, to assist and warm them up even more, make them like you even more, and get them to spend more time with you. And most importantly, provide a lot of value so they think your paid service is just insane. And it's the Alex Hormozy thing, right? Make an offer so good that people feel stupid saying no. By doing this, they are seeing you 2 or 3 times before you even speak to them in person, and they are already primed and ready to say yes. So that's the fourth way. Now, I know that you've all stuck around until now for the bonus, and here it is. I'm going to show you this, and this is exactly how you're going to get calls. Because no matter how good of a closer you are, if you're not getting calls in the first place, it doesn't matter, right? So what you're going to do is click on the video on the screen right now, and I'll show you exactly how to book 100+ appointments per month so you can finally get those 10, 20, 50K deals. So I'll see you in the next one. Check out that video. Have a great one. Peace.